going to tell you how I overcame poverty and became a millionaire in 3 months. And I want you to do exactly what I did if you want to become a millionaire this year. Do this and you must become a millionaire. Like, there is no debate about this. So just listen to this video till the very end. When I was still in school, I entered school, Uniben, from 2014-15 session. Then I graduated. You know, school normally is 5 years because of strike and everything. So when I left school, I asked myself a simple question: where am I going to? Because I literally didn't have anything after school, just my certificate. I had to return back to my mom. So I started staying with my mom then. But normal guy man now, I needed to hustle, do some things and leave the house because I wasn't feeling too comfortable staying with momsy. Even my other brother don't come on, only me just the house. I just thought of it. I said, okay, let me move. I had nowhere to go. I started squatting with people. I think that was what actually pushed me to come to realization that I'm messing up with my life already. Do you know why? When I was staying with my mom, I stayed with my mom for a couple of months, like almost a year. I stayed with her. And that period, I wasn't having this fire to become rich. I wasn't having this ginger because of comfort. I wasn't paying house rent. I wasn't providing food, nothing. I was just living there, washing plate and eating free food. I wasn't having that push to make it in life until I left. Now, what pushed me majorly was situations I faced outside my mom's place. So most of the people I stayed with, some people treated me nice, some people showed me dirty. That's the truth. Imagine you staying with somebody and by 10 p.m. your friend is calling you, "Alpha, my girl, they come, or you got move." Oh. You need to start arranging another place to go to that night because his girlfriend is coming. I faced all of those things. So all these things I was facing then, I just got tired at a point. Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing as a graduate? I was working, I was making small money. Even some of the people I was staying with, they use my money, say they buy food stuff sometimes, but they still rich, by the way. How much was I paid? Daily pay. To cut the story short, I started asking myself some critical questions. The question is, how long? How long? It kept ringing in my brain. How long will I continue living like this? Which day will the miracle happen for me to make money finally? And meanwhile, all my life, I have never seen 1 million. I've never seen 1 million. Like, I've never counted 1 million, say this is my money. 1 million is too much. I've not even seen 500,000 naira. That was my own. The only time I could experience those kind of figures is when somebody pays me for work. And I can't collect the money now. It's money for work. I use it to buy material, everything. Pay worker, it is finished. All of us go share money. At the end of the day, I can go home with 100K. That 100K, if I tell you how long I will stay to make that 100K, sometimes I stay in the site for weeks. So it's not always enough. It goes back to expenses. I kept living like that until I started asking that question: how long will I continue living like this? That was where it struck my mind. I looked at every painter that I know. I've not seen one who was living that kind of life I wanted. So I told myself it is time to quit. But before I quit, I needed financial security. I can't just leave my job like that, something that was putting food on my table. What did I do? I started making research. And I need you to pay attention to this part. This is the most interesting part. Making research, finding out how else I can do this thing. This thing cannot work, I already know. So I started investigating, asking questions like, what else can I do to make money? I went on YouTube, went on Google, searched everywhere. I started seeing a couple of things and I tested a lot of things, but the money was small, sometimes 5K, 3K in a week, and it wasn't enough. I needed that big figure. So I saw my friend's status. She posted something about advertising online and everything. I saw it. I used one eye look first, like, is this thing not making sense like this? I saw that in 2021. I decided to keep quiet. She started posting lifestyle, like she was enjoying herself, taking herself out, stuff like that, buying clothes, buying this, buying that. I'd be like, at a point, I was like, you sure not be man, they do this thing. But something told me, ask her first. That was what I did. I opened my mouth and asked the question, and she explained this thing to me, and I started January 17th, 2022. Mind you, from January till March, I made my first 1 million naira from the same business she told me. And that's the business they call affiliate marketing. That was how I ever made my first million in life. The first time 1 million naira was in my bank, I rented house, I bought few things. The house I first rented then was 150K. I bought AC that time, 2022, when currency was still valuable. You know what I'm talking about. Bought some things, spiced up there. I was still making money, replacing my spending. And I saw life. That was when I quit completely from painting. I quit completely and focused, gave all my life to affiliate marketing business. Until today, I have made so much money. Like, when I mean so much money, That's the thing. So what lesson are you going to pick from here? Understand this, that until you've come to that same realization and understand the fact that what you are currently doing might never make you rich. If you've not come to that point in your mind, you might still remain there doing the same thing. So what you pick from my story is your ability to accept reality. Accept the fact that there are things you are doing now that does not have that potential to make you what you want to become. So you have to find a way to look for something else that can make that happen and quit what you currently do. But before you rush to quit, make sure that other thing has been activated so that when you quit, you have a balance. Apart from it, I don't know what you're quitting for. That's why I keep advising young people. Don't rush to quit from your workplace because you've seen an update. Instead, utilize the update, start collecting small things from it. Then you know that this thing is short update. You can now quit. Hope you understand. Everything is one at a time. That's exactly what I did. If you can follow the same blueprint, understand this fact that if you search, you will see. When I dedicated my time searching, I saw. And for some of you, a lot of people have actually seen a lot of things, but I don't know what's doing you. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? And these things are even telling you to come and learn 50,000, 30,000, 20,000, petty money, and save yourself. And you're saying you don't have money, you don't have money. Let me tell you, Omo, now this OPay, Pampi, all these people now borrow me. When I started, I had nothing. So saying you don't have money to learn a skill at this point in life is a sign that you're not even serious yet. If you are serious, you will do everything possible. But I'm just relaxing and waiting until life has pushed you to that point. You will understand what I'm saying. I got to that point in my life where sleeping was a problem. I would sleep, they think. I had to just take loan. I had no choice. So many of you are still relaxing. You are still in daddy's house eating eba, free eba. You still have a place to sleep. You still have clothes to wear. You still have money to spend on girlfriend. That is why you're still relaxing. When life has touched you at a point where you know if you afford picking school fees again, where you cannot buy the basic necessities you need in life, that is when your head will open and you will see the reason why I'm saying push yourself, or else life will help you push yourself. Don't wait until life will push you. Better learn from my story and start thinking, reminisce on life and ask yourself questions. How long will you keep doing that thing? How long before you make it in life? If you ask yourself, you will have an answer. Trust me. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, share this video so that the next person will see, and click on that follow button. Just tick on it so that you can see more of my videos like this one.